G'day everyone, welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. As you can see, this is a different type of video. I'm not narrating this time, I'm actually showing my face, and the reason is because I want to thank everyone for an amazing 2024 on the channel. It's been a very exciting and enjoyable year. I've been able to create so much great content, and so many people have backed me to create this content. As compared to last year, the growth on this channel has been amazing. The stuff that I've done and been able to achieve this year has honestly been amazing. I've been able to enjoy the IPL at ridiculous times of the night, and I do it for you guys. I was able to enjoy the T20 World Cup even though Australia didn't do great, and just watching Australia all year round and all the domestic leagues, which includes my beloved San Francisco Unicorns, even though we were unsuccessful. It's been a great year. I've enjoyed every minute of creating content, and I really hope I can have an even better year in 2025. 2024 has been by far the most enjoyable year for content that I've ever done on YouTube throughout this entire journey that I've had. And that could not be possible without you guys, the fans. There are a couple of people that I would like to thank. One, my dad. Two, Tommy, who's been there from this beginning. CricNerd as well, he's been amazing to work with. The Melbourne Stars podcast boys, I've been able to do a couple things with them. And I'm in a certain cricket Discord server, and those guys are absolute legends. Being able to talk about cricket with people who are excited about cricket all year round, and not having to force my friends to listen to me yap about cricket in the middle of winter, is just something that it's really great that I'm being able to do. And that's because of you guys. I've been able to have a great time talking to you guys all year round about cricket, and that's something I hope continues. I really want to thank as well Belinda as well. You've been there since the beginning, and yeah, Tommy and Belinda have been there since the beginning. They've supported this channel since the beginning, even though I remember back I did an Ashes stream for 7 hours, 8 hours or something. I did a full day of the Edgbaston test, and both Belinda and Tommy were there the entire time. So without them, I don't know where I would be. These guys I consider OGs of the channel, and they're just great people to be there and talk about cricket. Obviously, the success this year hasn't been great for my teams, you could say. The Melbourne Stars, obviously not successful. The San Francisco Unicorns, unsuccessful in that final. That one hurt. RCB, unsuccessful, which after an amazing comeback, that one kind of hurt as well. Australia in the World Cup, that was unexpected that we fell like that. That one definitely hurt. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, I wasn't able to stream that because I was watching other things with other sports, but they were unsuccessful as well. So, I mean, we've made a couple of finals. I've been able to watch a couple of finals, but just unsuccessful at the very end, which sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. That is life, and that's the great thing about sport. You're never going to get everything you want, and you're just going to build and hopefully be better. Now, 2025 is going to be a huge year. Obviously, the Champions Trophy is the start of the year. That's going to be huge. Australia's tour of Sri Lanka, which could have big implications for the World Test Championship, is also huge when it comes to that. Also, obviously, the MLC, I'm very excited. The Big Bash League, and I'll be continuing the streams throughout the summer, the Australian summer, as well as all year round like I did last season. The IPL is going to be a lot of fun, and that crosses with the PSL, which will be interesting. I've done a video about that, check it out. The ILT20 is another thing I'll be streaming, and stuff like that. Maybe the SA20, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's very exciting. I'm very excited for 2025. Obviously, Australia also toured the West Indies, by the way, so that's more content. So I guess this year was good because there was less no cricket throughout the time. So for an example, in August, that was a really rough time for content for me because I was unable to watch a lot of cricket because there wasn't much on after the MLC. So next year there'll be India versus England in England, so that's going to be covered. I'll be doing something along the lines of that, even though it doesn't involve Australia. I'll definitely be doing some sort of streams about that because that is a very important test in the new cycle. The World Test Championship in June is another thing that's huge. I'll be streaming that regardless, even though if Australia don't make it, which, I don't know, it's a very, very close race for the World Test Championship, and that's why the Sri Lanka test is huge for Australia, for our sake. And after that, I'm not sure. So obviously, I'll be doing some opinion videos. The CEO video will happen sometime next year, I think. I just don't see that happening this year, unfortunately. I've got a couple of videos in the pipeline. Obviously, the Border Gavaskar Trophy review next year is going to, or this year technically, well, whenever I'm uploading this, I believe I'll be uploading it on New Year's Eve. But next year, for the Border Gavaskar Trophy review, that's something that's definitely happening on the channel. The Big Bash review, obviously, another thing. And maybe stuff like with the Golf Giants, because in the ILT20 and stuff like that, I'll be continuing to upload, obviously, the Champions Trophy, another major thing that will be covered a lot on the channel in 2025. So there's a lot of things that will be happening, as well as those, obviously, those odd, unique videos. Obviously, you've seen me do the MLC, what I would do if I was in control of the MLC and how to grow the MLC. That was something I wanted to do and that I was able to do. The Christmas Eve and Christmas Day Big Bash game that I uploaded, that was another thing that it was a good opinion video, regardless of the views for that. The views don't matter when it comes to opinion videos. I like my opinions to be said. And another thing, I don't do YouTube for views. That's what I've noticed. People are like, oh, monetization. I will not be applying for monetization in 2025. That's not going to happen. I do this for the fans. I do this for my own personal enjoyment. I love the cricket. I love the game of cricket, and I don't want to profit on it. That's plain and simple. And yes, doing stuff like that is just, I think it's best if I just continue doing what I'm doing. Another thing that I want to cover, and I want something to be done with this, I would be actually happy to talk to the English Cricket Board about this. Obviously, on my streams, people are well aware that unfortunately the English Cricket Board have decided to block my channel. They've blacklisted my channel ever since I did a video criticising the 100. Now, I'm happy to sit down and have a discussion with them. I've been wanting to have a discussion with them for a while, but nothing's happened. I'll sit down, I'll get on a call, I'll do anything to discuss. I will say this here, I will take down that 100 video if it means I can do English games. For an example, I would have loved to do the Australia ODI and T20 reviews with footage. That was something I originally have. I have the original version of that, but that was never able to be uploaded because England Cricket Board took it down. So I'm really happy to have a discussion with them and sort this issue, because it is something that is affecting my channel, and I don't want that to ruin the quality of my videos. Obviously, India are going to go to England, and I would love to have videos for that instead of photos, but that's just something that I'm going to have to deal with if nothing's been dealt with. But I really want to have a discussion with England Cricket Board, and if you're watching this video, please DM me on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to talk. I'm happy to do so. So Instagram ICC Jimbo. That's something that I'm really desperate to get that resolved, because I don't want that issue to keep happening over the years. I really don't want that to be affecting my channel. So hopefully that's my New Year's resolution in 2025, sorting that issue out. Obviously, 2025 is upon us, and it's been a very great 2024. I'm very excited for the future of 2025. I think 2025 is going to be a great year when it comes to content on this channel. I think it's going to be a very enjoyable time to be a cricket fan. There's plenty of cricket around on the world, and it's just going to be so exciting, and I am very excited for cricket. Hopefully, obviously my New Year's resolution is that, but with the ECB, but also I would love people to chuck me a follow on Instagram. I do daily reviews when it comes to test matches. So for an example, on the test match, I do, after each play, I like every day, I do like a little summary of the day. So I'd love people to follow that, and that's where you can message me for potential collaborations if you really want to do that. Instagram is the place to go for that. I also have Twitter and TikTok. I don't use that as often as I should, but yeah, chuck a message on Instagram if you want to have a chat with me. Yeah, so not only just for collaborations, if you just want to have a chat with me about cricket, Instagram is the place to go. Yeah, I have a Discord server as well for potential calls during the streams as well. You should join that. And yeah, hopefully 2025 I have an even better year than 2024. And that's something that is pretty ambitious, because 2024 was a great year. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great and safe new year. And I'll see you around next year. I'll see you next year. Cheers. Thank you.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.